Hi, my name is Mike Koenigs and you're watching You Everywhere Now TV, and today we're talking about 4 of my favorite productivity apps. Now, let me demonstrate what these are and then I'm going to tell you what they are as well. And these are apps that absolutely help me kick ass in every part of my life and help me create more products, write books, stay in touch with people, and also generate content that I can use and reuse in every format imaginable. That's really what You Everywhere Now is all about. So my first app, and it might not sound like a miracle app, but it's how I use it, should be a helper for you, is Google Docs. And if you take a look at it right now, I actually used Google Docs to create all the content that I'm communicating with you about right here. Now, what I use Google Docs for is whenever I am driving, for example, and I have some ideas, I use Google Docs in Siri and I just talk into my phone while I'm driving to create an outline of any show ideas I have. I also use it to write books. Now, the next app I have is Evernote, and I use this. You might have used Evernote in the past, but it lets you organize any kind of ideas, images, sounds, clippings, etc., but I use it as a way to get ideas for any kind of a program that I might be using, for example. So here I've got information. It might be inspiration for videos and articles. So you can see a whole bunch of them in here, for example. And the way I add those is this. I might go to, let's say, Safari, and if I find a website that I really like, I might be scrolling through it, and click on the save. I go across here, I click on Evernote, and then in one of my categories, for example, I might say, hey, this is one of my ideas for some sort of an article I might have. So I'll scroll through here, and let me do that again. Must be clicking on the wrong darn thing. But I look for inspiration for videos and articles, and it's saved, okay? Super, super awesome. Now let me show you the next thing that I love. It's an app called TapeACall. And now the first thing I need to tell you is in some states this isn't legal unless you notify the person on the other end, but how about if you wanted to interview someone and you wanted to have a recording of that call, but maybe you also wanted to transcribe it as well? Well, enter TapeACall. What you'll see on screen is a big red button. You can look at it right now. And first of all, you call the person, you click on the big red button, and then you do a merge. And I'll show you what the screens look like from the App Store here. But you tap the record button, a 3-way call is created, and then you merge the calls, and at that point, the call is being recorded. And what happens after that is as soon as you hang up, that recording can be saved right to your Dropbox, and there's something else that I absolutely love. You can press a transcribe button and send that call out to be transcribed. This is a great way to interview people, let's say for a book or an article you might be creating, or if you're on some sort of a call and you know you're not going to remember stuff and you're bad at taking notes, bam, it's awesome. And that leads me to my last productivity app that I absolutely love. It's called rev.com. Now this is my secret weapon for recording content for books, at meetings and lectures. And I'm actually recording this article, or I should say this video I'm doing right now. So as soon as I'm done, all I have to do is click on the pause and save, click on save, give it a name, and I could call this favorite apps. Click on done, click on save. Now, here's where it really gets interesting. I could click on the transcribe button, for example, and this will get sent out to be transcribed. And generally speaking, if the thing that you have is 15 minutes long or less, it's transcribed by a real human being in an hour or 2, and it's done in a Microsoft Word format, so it's really good looking. You can copy and paste that. This is my secret weapon for creating books as well. So those are my 4 favorite apps, and what I'd encourage you to do right now is if you've enjoyed this video, head on over to youeverywherenow.com. The shortcut for that is yen.tv. There we've got more great articles, ideas, and videos to share with you that'll make you more productive and make you more money. And The other thing I will say is if you've enjoyed this, make sure you click subscribe and share this with some of your friends that you think could benefit from some of these ideas as well. My name is Mike Koenigs. Thanks a lot for watching. Well, there you have it.
Bam. Mm-hmm. So, Roland Fraser, huh?
Brilliant guy, no question about it.
Yeah.
And we got the top 4 apps. So
check out the big brain on Roland.
It's true. So when you think about it with the apps, Google Docs, use that baby everywhere, and it is I'd say out of everything I use, that's the one I use the most. TapeACall, I just used it yesterday, for example, on the phone, doing a meeting, and I need some notes, and or I need to pass something along, so it allows team members to be able to be part of a meeting without them having to be there. And if it's some sort of really, really important detail, I just press the button, have rev.com take over, and send that transcript over, which, again, you can just grab the nuggets and send emails with the nuggets and say, you can listen to it if you want to. Here's the entire transcript if you want to, but here are the top 3-4 things you might need to know. Evernote, I use that every morning and every night when I'm just thinking. You know, it's like right now, it is the core of how I'm managing my show ideas.
Brilliant.
And so massive, massive time savers. And they're always, it doesn't matter if it's on my phone, on my laptop, desktop, iPad, it's always there.
I log in the morning to Gmail, Google Calendar, and Google Docs. Those 3 things almost simultaneously. So it shows you how great those things are. Evernote, by the way, you and someone else can share a note. And so in the past, I've used that with my wife. Build a grocery list. Instead of saying, hey, can you get this stuff? Can you get this stuff? Can you get this stuff? I just add it to that. She goes to the grocery store and picks it up, or I do. It's great.
Yeah, good stuff.
So you don't even have to talk to anyone anymore. You can just use Google Docs, TapeACall, and
it's for guys like us who hate people. Hate people, don't like working with people at all. So I know some of the other things that we're going to be, that are coming up. We've got another show coming up soon with Phil Town.
Yeah.
We've got Jordan Belfort. We've got Shanda Sumter in the studio. We have Joel Comm. So we've got a whole lineup of really exciting guests.
It's great. It's great. Phil Town, best-selling author, rule number 1. I mean,
big money.
Jordan Belfort, who you know from Wolf of Wall Street. So, I mean, we've got some really great guests. Now would be an awesome time to subscribe to the show.
Right on. So here are some of the things you want to do. Number 1, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, either the audio podcast or the video podcast. The video podcast is at mrbz.com/podcast. That's the first one. And then audiopod/audiopoded for the audio podcast. So that'll at least get you the bonus interviews. Those are the ones that we just can't drop inside here. Next, in the regular show, that is.
Yeah.
Which now we're focusing on getting to that magical 24-minute length. And the reason for that, by the way, is because we have an intention right now, and all roads are saying it's going to happen. The show is going to be on TV very, very soon. The next thing is make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Why do we need that? It's because the social proof makes a big difference. So your comments and your feedback on iTunes, on Facebook, if you're watching this on Facebook, or on YouTube, really, really helps. And any kind of feedback or ideas. And then finally, heading on over to mrbz.com/show. Why? Subscribe, get updates and feedback when the new episodes come out. And you'll also be able to take a survey and get a free, we do giveaways. So we've got a free book when you check that out and answer the survey. I give you a copy of Publish and Profit for free.
I need to go over there and get my free book.
You should get your free book.
I'm serious.
Why not?
Yeah.
There's no reason why not.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to wrap this baby up. So for now, consider doing a fast too, even if it's a 1-day fast.
Or a meal. That's what I started with.
Good way to begin.
Yeah.
So hope
I just
you've
slept
enjoyed
in.
this. Oh, what's that?
That's it. I just slept in through breakfast. I fasted through breakfast.
There you go. You can do that.
Woke up and had lunch.
So this is the Mike Koenigs Show, sponsored by our friends at Bulletproof Coffee. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you in the next episode. So long. Hey, this is Mike, and we're at the point in the video where you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that way you'll get notified every single time one of our new videos or shows is live. Also, when you subscribe to our podcast at mrbz.com/podcast, you're going to get long format interviews that I do that are a little more in depth than you may find in the show, and some other bonus content too. And finally, head on over to mrbz.com/show. Register there. You can apply for hot seats, a chance to win free gadgets at Mike's Gadget Giveaway, and an opportunity to actually appear on the show as well. All that information is at mrbz.com/show. Thanks for subscribing.